Okay, so this is a Kenwood TS 450. It's a typical HF rig from the 90s, and it's my main HF rig, and a J38 key, which is plugged into the radio already. The key, as you can see, when I tap it, it makes a tone, a side tone in the speaker of the radio. And that side tone indicates what your transmit frequency will sound like in your receiver. There's an offset when you between transmit and receive, about 800 hertz, so that you can hear the other station. So what you do is you hook your key up, and as you can see, if you just tap the key, it makes a side tone but does not key the transmitter. Usually what you do, well, there's two ways you can do it. You can either press the send receive key, which sometimes is a big toggle switch, and then when you tap the key, it will transmit. I've got a dummy load on it. So if you deselect that, it will go back into receive mode. The other way you can do it is to turn on the Vox, and that will pick up the audio and key the transmitter. So you can hear the transmitter keying now. And the other setting that you can do with that is the Vox delay. If you turn that up for a longer delay, then when you key the transmitter, it takes a longer time to unkey, so it gives you a chance to tap out your Morse code if you don't want to hear the receiver static or other stations in between. And if you don't like doing that, then what you can do is you can turn it all the way down, and usually that will make it go quite a bit faster and give you break-in keying, so you can hear the other station in between. So you can see it unkeys quite a bit faster. Now, if you turn off your Vox and don't put it in the send mode, then if you key, it's not going to key the transmitter. So you can practice your Morse code all day long. But I recommend using headphones because I've got the volume all the way down, and if I turn it up, the side tone doesn't change. So it is independent of the radio's receive volume. So yeah, use headphones. Now, as far as zero beating goes, I have a pretty strong birdie here on 10 megahertz, right about 10 megahertz. So I'm going to use that as a demonstration since I'm on a dummy load. But as you can hear, that's a pretty strong birdie. And there's nothing coming in. It's probably internal to the radio somewhere. But as you can see, you can well, I'm going to short the key to make it produce side tone, and then to zero beat, what you do is you match those two tones up. And the reason it's called a zero beat is as you get close to the other station's signal, you can hear that flutter. What that flutter is your beat frequency. And you want to get it pretty much right on the frequency, within a couple of hertz. The frequency of that flutter is the difference in frequency between your transmitter and the station that you're receiving. So, unshort that. So now, frequency, so, well, that birdie's frequency. And you can almost hear no difference between. And that's really annoying, so I'm going to turn it off. So that's how you zero beat.